Very
All
slowly.
right. Okay, cool. So we're having a little chat here with Mike O'Connor. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're now live. We I kind of mixed up the time. I'm in Australia, and Mike's way the heck over in Central Time Zone, United States, and the time zones just shifted too. So we're coming a little bit late. But anyway, welcome to the Breakthrough Digital Show. I'm Doyle Buehler. I help leaders, entrepreneurs, and disruptors scale, grow, and transform their business and sales. And I'm the author of the new book on digital strategy, Breakthrough: Unleash Your Remarkable Brand Value, Influence, and Authority. I'm here to show you how you can create certainty with your business and start on your journey of digital business transformation. In today's show, I'm talking with Mike O'Connor, entrepreneur extraordinaire. Mike, he's building an incredible network called the Service Professionals Network, a community tool to help businesses grow and scale. And he's going to tell us all about that coming right up. So ask your questions of Mike and what it takes to do this and how you can become part of it. Welcome, Mike. How's it going? Oh, are you there? Hello. Hello, Mike. Where'd
Can
he
you hear me?
go? Oh, there we
I'm
go.
here.
Oh,
Okay, cool. I can hear you.
oh,
You're
okay,
a
cool.
little bit fuzzy. We'll blame Facebook on this one. It's definitely
Yeah,
nothing that
yeah.
we did with our digital skills.
No, there,
You
there
know,
you go. So,
it's,
oh, thanks so much for
I,
joining me, Mike.
are you kidding me? I'm humbled, man. I'm like totally geeking out right now because like I totally read your book and I learned a lot. And obviously, there's lots of things I still have to learn, like looking at the damn camera here, and making
Right,
sure I see
right.
that little dot. I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah.
slow learner, and I feel bad because when you're talking, I think I rolled my eyes when you said entrepreneur extraordinaire because, like, I'm not one of those guys who goes out and tells everybody like, "Hey, let me mentor you," or be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the guy who help you get a job. I'm just not that guy. But
Well,
I try.
what do you call yourself then, or do you? Undescribable.
Well, I really don't put a tag on it, really. I mean, I'll say entrepreneur. I'm more of a social networker and a super connector. The one
Super
good
connector. Yeah.
accolade that I would actually say that I'm really good at, the one thing I'd probably say I'm an expert at, and a lot of people would probably really disagree with this because I'm kind of a dick to some people, is I'm a super connector. I can make
Okay.
friends with just about anybody. If you
Yeah.
follow the golden rule, it doesn't matter where you're from, who you know, or what you do for a living, or what you can do for me. We'll probably get along. But the
Yeah.
second you like just you treat the waiter wrong or you're a jerk or something, like we're just not going
Yeah. Yeah. No, well, that's good. I mean, that's something that's really important though, because connecting people is a very hard skill. Like it's not easy. So why did you tell us about the Service Professionals Network? Let's start there. What
to.
is
Well,
it?
I got started, my entrepreneur background. I started a carpet cleaning business when I was 18 years old, and we spent millions of dollars on different types of advertising over the years. And we were always getting taken advantage of in regards to digital marketing, what we were doing online, and what we were doing through print advertisement. Of course, print advertisement, I'm a little bit older, being about 40 years old, was a little bit bigger back in the day before Google
Right.
and everything kind of took over. I actually got into SEO and digital marketing out of necessity because everybody's so full of crap and they sell you so much shit that you really don't need. Like funnels. I really don't. I mean, like some of these the catwalk phrases and the buzz. You made that post earlier about funnels. I swear to God, it had nothing to do with your post earlier. Oh man, sorry about the notifications. I hope I closed all my porn windows. Anyway,
Yeah, I hope so
my
too.
point is, I am who I am because I hate liars, thieves, and bullshitters, right? And I've spent lots of money on advertisement, spent lots of money on doing things incorrectly because experts told me what to do, right? So I'm one of those guys who I try not to say I'm an expert at this or I'm an expert at that, no matter how many people say I'm good at something, right? I am a super connector. I mean, I have lots of fucking friends, pardon my language, I'm the person that knows somebody that does everything. Somebody asks me for a website guy. I know a website guy depending on your budget, where you're at, what you're trying to do, what kind of code you got. I mean, anything about anybody, any type of industry, I can do it. I know somebody. I don't get
Yeah.
referrals for this crap. I just like people, man. I like to know people. I like to know what they're doing. If I can help you do better what you're doing, I'm going to help you. I mean, that's why I read your book. I liked it, so I did a review on it. Because like it's good stuff. But like, don't expect me to pass your information along to people if it sucks. Like that's where my problems come in. I can't tell you how many people approach me like, "Hey, Mike, we look at this and tell everybody I'm great." No, I can't. Well, why not? Well, it's not so great, man. You need to work on this. Well, screw you, Mike. Oh, buddy. And then, everybody gets popcorn. You know what happens then, because then I go ranting and raving for months at a time. And, people know who they are.
Yeah. So it's kind of morphed then, just sort of, is that correct? Like it was just sort of the idea of, hey, I want to be a super connector, connecting all these people. Where was that sort of the breakthrough moment when you said, hey, why don't I create something online that connects people? We move it out across social media.
My divorce, midlife crisis. I mean, like seriously, let's keep
too, so welcome to the club.
Hey, you're not living right if you haven't messed up a little bit, right? No, but like, here I am almost 40 years old and I got to, reevaluate things. I'm not one of those people who wants to think about starting over, right? I'm one of those people that likes to think about moving forward because you can't start over, man. You get one life, one chance to do it. When I get done with this ride, man, I'm going to slide. If I can slide and pick up enough speed at that time into home base, if I don't make it to home base, good. I make it quick, man. If you make it to home plate, you still got gas left in the tank, you done messed up, man. You know what I mean? So like people are like, why are you so animated and passionate about all the time? Like, why are you not, man? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, find some motivation. You know what I mean? Find something that you're passionate about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not passionate about it, like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, and that's why you don't see me, engaging like other people engage. You know what I mean? And so many people are like, well, why are you so animated? Why are you such a jerk? But yet you talk about the golden rule. Like, well, no, man. Like, treat other people how you want to be treated, right? That doesn't mean sign up to be a pansy or a victim and let people, sycophants tell you, hey, man, you got to get 900 likes or you got to get this or you got to do that. You got to comment and you got to reply to everything else. No, dude, I can't reply to everything else. I can't comment on everything that people comment. I can't reply to every tag. First of all, I don't see every tag. Who does, right? And second of all, I'm going to bull crap people and say, hey, I'm going to comment, and every time you comment on something, I'm going to comment back. Like, no, dude, I got a job. I got things to do, right? I am not one of those people who, spends 20 hours on LinkedIn talking about their cats and I like everything that you like or like everything I like. I don't participate in too many pods. I'm like, hey, Ralph, Bob, Joe, can I get 52 million likes on this? No, dude, I want real engagement. I want the real win-win. I want the real nuts and bolts, right? That's why I challenge everybody, man. God, look at the camera again. I tell everybody to call me. I started the hashtag call me thing. I started the hashtag tag me thing. And what's funny is like everybody forgets, right? Everybody acts like they're the person who started the trend, right? The internet never forgets anything, right? The cool thing about LinkedIn is you can go back through activity feeds for years, man. So you can see all the crap that I'm saying. I can even pull up messages with some of the biggest names on that site and tell you and show you people. This is when I showed this person how to connect. So that person out there and telling everybody how he's doing it, he's putting a price tag on it, he's full of shit. I told him how to do that crap in 2015, January 14th. Some of the biggest people on it. I remember the dates and times. Well, why? Because I have a near photographic memory with things that piss me off or emotionally trigger me. You know what I mean? I just do. So my point is, I'm not looking to be everybody else. I'm not looking to be like one of the guys who goes out and, says things just because people are going to like it. No, I don't care if everybody likes me. Like, you know what I mean? I have real confidence. And I think that's what people need to see. You know what I mean? I think
that's true. But so what are you in it for then? Like, what's your end game?
To change the world, man. To change people's philosophy, to change the crap that pisses me off. I'm OCD. Like when I tell people I'm OCD about things, I'm like, it's like a nail sticking up out of the floor, and I keep walking across the floor and keep jamming my foot on that nail, and like I gotta pound the nail flat, right? I hate liars. I hate thieves. I hate people that are selling things that they should not sell. Like, if you're not an expert, I'm going to tell you, you're not an expert. Please stop, dude. Whoa, back up the train. Why do you think this? Like, no, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, dude, if you weren't as smart and as brilliant as you are, I wouldn't be on your damn podcast, screwing it all up with my bad language and goofy hat. You know what I mean?
That's okay. Where'd you get the hat from?
It's actually one of my dad's hats. I love my dad, and when I wear my thinking caps or I wear some of my hats, it's because I'm thinking about my dad. And it's actually a reminder not to swear too much. And I know I've let off a few F-bombs, but it's actually, there's a psychological reason. I do things because, believe it or not, I'm a religious person. And I don't want to be one of those guys who talks about Jesus and talks about Christ. I hate those jerks that go, you see them every day on LinkedIn, right? They're like, Psalm 3:16, right? Everything this, that, right? but let me tell you how you can live your life for $9.99 a month, or let me tell you what you're doing wrong. You can send me $300. Like, that's not Christ-like. Christ would slap the shit out of you, right? Like, like the whole idea is if you can help somebody, help them. And I'm not saying like don't make a profit. I'm a capitalist, right? I am not saying the Service Professionals Network's all for free. I'm not going to make any money on it. That's not my point, right? We have to make money in this society, and we have to do things that put bread on the table, right? But you don't have to lie. You don't have to like exaggerate the truth, right? And like, it's so weird. People are like, why do you do this? Why do you say that? Why are you so animated? Why do you just tell people exactly what's on your mind? Well, shit, I listen to all the experts. All the people tell you, be authentic. Be the real you. If you feel like wearing a goofy hat, wear a goofy hat. There's no reason. Like, I forgot you had such a badass goatee. Otherwise, it would have been clean shaven. I don't want to be the guy with the second best goatee in the same podcast. But that's what I felt like being today. You know what I mean? So many people craft everything that they do. And you know what it is? It's a house of cards. It's a house of cards. You know how many people are talking about, let me mentor you, right? Let me help you get a job. Who have you really helped get a job? Do you know how many people are like, I was talking to somebody at a food court, or I listened to a food court message the other day, and they were talking about this. And so I reached over and I saved that person's life. I saved their marriage. I saved their kid. They named their dog after me. Get real. How many food courts you go to? How many people are having tragedies around you, right? Like, and people are like, why would you say that? Why would you piss off somebody, that everyone knows who you're talking about? They got zillions of followers. Who cares? Bullshit is bullshit, no matter who believes it. You know what I mean? That's what it is, right? And if you don't like what I have to say, you're not going to help me anyway. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to, build a win-win. I am not one of those people who's like, hey, let's go get 3 million people that follow me and 3 million people that like everything I post, but they will not give me a glass of water if I'm dying of starvation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're different.
It seems to be the other way, because normally, like, let's take, your traditional Facebook or social media marketer or whatever. Yeah, they're building from, well, I'm on this platform, so therefore I'm going to build this network, but it's not really connected and that sort of thing. Whereas what you're doing and what I've seen is that you're kind of said, hey, let's just get all these business people together and help each other out. So it kind of has a totally different dynamic right from the start.
Here's the thing, right? So many people think of me as a LinkedIn person because I have 38,000 freaking connections and everybody knows who I am. Even the people that don't follow me, even the people that hate my guts, everybody knows who I am. And do you know how many people come at me a day and they say, oh, you don't know branding. You don't know anything about branding. You don't know about marketing. You're an idiot. You piss everybody off. Well, okay, first of all, I piss everybody off, right? So right there, everybody knows about me, right? Know that. But if you go to LinkedIn and you search SPN, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people, right? We can all agree to this, that are like identify themselves as SPN, and most of them don't know who I am. They don't even know what Service Professionals Network means. Why? Because in 2015, you can go look. I wrote an article, maybe it was 2016, said how to network on LinkedIn and why SPN is like being a lion but better. That's marketing and branding. Don't tell me I don't know marketing and branding. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows who I am. Everybody knows what I am. But my point is this, like, I am not looking for the fake numbers, the vanity metrics, as I say it, right? The reason why I say I'm not a LinkedIn person, and here's the thing, I love LinkedIn, okay? I love LinkedIn. It's done a lot for me. Obviously, it's given me my biggest platform, my biggest audience, and I would never say a bad word about LinkedIn. I love them, right? I also love Facebook. I also love Instagram. I love Pinterest. I love social media. I like to learn shit all over the place. So when somebody's like, hey, you're a LinkedIn guy, what are you talking about? No, dude, I'm a cool guy, man. I know all kinds of cool stuff because I read Doyle's book, Breakthrough. I read it, man. I read Doyle's book. I learned all kinds of different things, right?
Oh, shucks.
What I'm saying is, like, people like try to pigeonhole you, right? Like, I'm not that guy. So I'm actually making my own social media site, right? Every image on it is pinnable. Why? Because Pinterest is awesome, and because everybody goes to Pinterest for shopping. People look at Pinterest as a social media site. It's, first of all, we got to talk about the category that it's in. And it's not a social media site. It's a search engine site. It directly feeds Google, right? I'm not on LinkedIn to get likes. I'm not on LinkedIn to get comments. I'm not on LinkedIn to talk to people with better hair and goatees than I am. And that's really, that's a bit, this is kind of depressing, right?
You got a pretty good one there.
Most people are on LinkedIn, right? To either get a job or to make more money. right?
Yeah.
That's why we're on LinkedIn. That's why you wrote your book, right? To get your name out there, build a brand, let people know how awesome you are, digital marketing, right? And you're going to help people. So you're helping people and you're making money by selling this book, right?
Yeah.
So when people are like, oh, what are you doing on LinkedIn? Why are you pissing everybody off on LinkedIn? I might be pissing off a lot of people on LinkedIn. Everybody knows who I am. But I'm also driving traffic on Pinterest. I'm also driving traffic on Tumblr. I'm driving traffic on Twitter. I drive traffic everywhere. Like people are like, oh, you don't get like, you know, a couple hundred likes on your stuff. You know, this guy gets 900 likes on his stuff. Dude, my website's ranked 48. I've been messing it up for 6 months, right? You know, give me another 6 months. I'm done playing around now. It's going to be a top 100 website. Bet me. You know what I mean? It's going to have more traffic, more bells and whistles than most people that can put WordPress and BuddyPress. Look, I even tell you how I did some of it. Why? Because I don't care. You can't. I got a WordPress site, man. I got a PHP site, right? I use Pinterest. I use the save button on Pinterest. You can go get their JavaScript code and put that in your little footer. You know what I mean? Yeah. People can do everything that I'm doing, but they can't do it like I'm doing it, right? You know what I mean? You can go talk about your cats. You can go hashtag 50 things. You can go tag, you know, the influencers, all you want, right? But Jack, you're not going to know crap like I know crap. You know what I mean? Like I know how to drive traffic. I know people. I know motivation, right? I can talk to somebody for minutes and determine whether or not they're full of shit or they're lying. Right?
Yeah, no. And you really have a knack for kind of digging in there and causing some damage in the good sense of hey, I don't sort of stand for this bullshit. But what else is kind of what is sort of some of the big failings that you see out there with current social media, however you use it?
Well, you know, I just enjoy it. You know, my friends call it my friend asks me every day in permanent language, what's up with the shit show today? Right? Because that's what I do. I cause a muck. Whatever platform I am, I'm aggravating somebody, right? And it's not because I want to be a jerk. And it's not because I want to be antagonistic. Do you know what I want, Doyle? I want the truth. I want the truth, right? And I don't want to be working at Walmart at 75 years old. And not there's anything wrong with it. I don't want to be like, hey, welcome to Walmart. I'm Mike. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like that's not what I want to do with my life, right? And the way I look at things is that the harder you work now, the less you have to work later, right? Yeah. And I don't want to build a house of cards like all these other guys. Like, and you know who they are. They spend 20 hours a day on LinkedIn, right? They're in the same position they are, right? How is a guy who hasn't had a job in 3 years, right? Because he's been liking everything on LinkedIn, going to mentor you on how to get a job? You know, like, it makes sense, right? So
well, maybe they can mentor on how to use LinkedIn.
I decided, you know, everyone thinks I'm a big peacocker, right? Do you know how many people compare me to some of these people because they got 40,000 and they act like, oh, you're cool? Look, dude, Tony Robbins, Simon Sinek, Gary Vee, right? We all know who those people are, right? I go ask my buddy who Gary Vee is or Tony Robbins. He's like, what, motherfucker owes you $10? You know what I mean? Like, they don't know who these people are. Like, on LinkedIn, people think that you're big and bad because you got 50,000 connections. You like, keep it humble, man. Keep it real. Nobody knows who you are, dude. You know, right? So what I decided to do is I decided to show off a little bit. I decided to build a WordPress site and take everything I know and put it out there for everybody to use. And then I'm going to distribute it myself. I'm going to pin my own images. I'm going to share your content from my website to everywhere I can. And the reason is because in 6 months from now, and you know, what's the date? You know, November. Watch me. By June of next year, everybody's going to know who I am, right? They're not just going to be putting SB in their name and not realizing why they did it. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm on that site. That guy helped me get views. He helped my phone number rank. He made sense. Like, that's what I want to do, is make sense.
Yeah, which is nice because you're kind of pushing that value and those connections first, as opposed to most people are, join my $29.95 program or whatever the case may be. But it seems you've kind of taken a real nice shift to that to say, hey, let's just connect everybody. Let's see how it goes and how we can help each other. And then
you want to know how horrible my business model is?
Sorry
to interrupt you. Do you want to know how horrible I am at business? This is kind of why I rolled my eyes when you're like entrepreneurial spirit, right? Because this is why, like, literally, you're gonna have to replay this when you're like entrepreneurial.
Okay.
Like, I rolled my eyes, right? Because
I got to go back. Yeah. Was that why you were like quiet for a few seconds? It's like, hey, where'd he go?
I had to digest that. I had to think to myself, this guy's just great. This poor guy. I'm going to put him out of business and ruin all his credibility here. But, like, God, I got to keep it real, man. Okay?
Yeah. Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
And everybody else. You know why a lot of people put up with my crap on social media?
Why?
It's because I'm unabashedly honest. I don't care. And when people are like, oh, he does care. No, I really don't, man. I'm going to tell you how it is. If you don't like me, I don't care, because my mama likes me. She's letting me live in her house. I got friends, they like me. Everybody likes me, right?
Yeah.
How many people are like, I'm the biggest guy in the world. I got 80,000 followers, 120,000 followers. Let me mentor you. Let me do this, right? But and I know they don't have a job. They don't have a website, where it makes money, right? I am not selling funnels. I am not selling consulting services. I am not promise you pro bono work, right? I'm promising you the same thing Facebook and LinkedIn promises you, which is a platform where you can go put your backlinks, you can go put your name, address, and phone number and get it seen by millions of people. Yeah, I don't have millions of people on my site, but I use their sites and distribute content everywhere, right?
Yeah,
and
it's a different way of leveraging it.
Dude, I got 5 people paying me $99 a month to be on my homepage. I got a spot for a couple more. That's $800 a month. I got another couple guys that pay me some blogging money here and there. I get like $100 a blog. Not on my site. I blog on their sites. All my blogs on my site, nobody pays me for my content on my site.
Right.
Here's what my entrepreneurial gig is. You guys all want to know? You guys want to copy my business plan? You guys want to know what Michael Connor is?
Yes,
I'll tell you all.
Tell
right?
us now.
Think of it. You remember Roger Rabbit, right?
Yes.
You remember Roger?
It's old.
Remember on one side of town where all the humans was very serious. Everybody's straight ledge, and then the other side's the Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The crazy Amityville, right? Think of my site like Roger Rabbit, right? On one side, I'm gonna make a very hardcore news station, broadcasting how-to articles, how to do things better, how to say it. There's no membership fees, no cost to it. Like if it's good content, I like it. It's SEO approved. I'm putting it on there. If it doesn't meet my grade of approval, if it's not honest, or if somebody's paying me for it, get the crap off my site. It's serious. I'm putting a serious news site together. That's why I have the blogs, right? The social media site is designed to help people with their YouTube, help them with their Instagram, help them with their Twitter, help them with their Facebook, and of course, help them with their LinkedIn, right? Yeah. And I'm going to be perfectly honest. If you don't join my site, I'm not going to tag you. I'm not going to share your stuff. I'm not going to like or comment your stuff on LinkedIn. Because why? I'm going to help the people that help me. I'm going to develop win-win. If you join my site and you put your LinkedIn crap on my site, guess what? I'm going to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to like that stuff. I'm going to comment. You go to my site, you put your Instagram link, guess what? I'm going to go follow you on Instagram. You know what I mean? Because that's win-win. I'm not charging you for a funnel. I'm telling you where my boundaries are, and I'm telling you how I'll help you, right? I'm telling you what I need. And I think that's fair business, right? That's a fair deal,
Yeah. Well, hey, that's a fantastic model. I love it. It is extraordinary, Mike.
You know what I mean? Like to me, it's a simple. Like anybody can do this. Anybody can go make a WordPress site and spend 3 years figuring it out and building a network of 50,000 people on different platforms. Anybody can do what I'm doing. It's simple.
Yeah. Cool. No, it is. But thanks for sort of disrupting that space too, to say, hey, this is really how it's done, right? At the end of the day, this is what you need to do. This is how it's done. I've got serviceprofessionalsnetwork.com on the site. What should they be doing? Should they go there first, or where should they find you, and what can they do?
You go to that site, right? And I appreciate you saying that because you're awesome. You just click the banner or you register there, right? You can join. There's a social media tab right underneath it. It says join the social media groups. I love my social media group on LinkedIn, right? Yeah. I get in there like every 2 days. I don't get in there every day. I'm not going to bullshit people and say I'm in there every day, right? But if you post stuff in the social media group on LinkedIn, I will see it, and I'll probably engage, and I'll probably share it someplace. That's what I do, right? I'm not going to say I'm in there 24 hours. I got a job. I got things to do, right? But that's the whole point, right? We all get on social media to share our content, to get our stuff out there in front of lots of people, right?
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Weiner, they're not going to share your content. They're not going to pin your stuff. They're not going to.
Why not?
You know what I mean? They just don't. You know what I mean? And granted, I'm a few billion, users behind, right? And I'm not trying to compare myself to them ego-wise. What I'm saying is I made a social media site, right? I'm going to pin it. I'm going to have people pin it. I'm going to have people share it, tweet it. If this and that. God, I love that site. Those guys are geniuses. Those guys are the people you should have on your show, man. The guys who like actually do code and widgets. I would love to talk to that guy. Like, dude, how do you come up with a widget? Right?
Yeah. Sure.
Dude, I share an image on Instagram, right? You know how they have the 3 automatic posts. It goes to Twitter, it goes to Tumblr, right? I also set up a couple widgets on if this, then that, right? I share one image with the hashtag SPN. It goes to 9 different spots.
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
9 different spots. It goes to Tumblr twice and it goes to Twitter twice, and both the posts look different and they both draw engagement. Isn't that weird? Is this?
That's
I love
cool.
the internet. Yeah, like like I'm gonna do some
It's
videos.
like an endless toy. Hey,
It is.
one thing I've noticed on LinkedIn that's I don't know if it's been there before, but well, the thing is we used to see like Lion, like the person's profile or the person's name, and then Lion, LION, which is LinkedIn Online Network. I never could really relate to that.
Networker. They actually stole that concept from a book in the 80s.
What was it called? What's the proper name?
Leading International Open Networker. Right?
Leading International. Okay.
Right?
Well, even I had that wrong.
Everyone's like, oh, win-win networking. You came up with that, right? Or lying. Who's the guy who came up with that? Like, this shit's been around since biblical time.
Oh, okay. But my point was that now I've seen people actually put SPN in their name, which is Service Professionals Network, which is fantastic. Right. So that really says that you're doing some amazing things. Sorry?
I wrote an article in 2015. You can go look at my LinkedIn profile.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to.
Comparing myself to lions. And comparing SPN, and I told everybody, if you want to identify yourself as a good person, to put SPN in your name. Like, it's still there, so here it is 3 years later. That article is probably been shared like a couple hundred times, commented a few thousand.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Credibility. Do you know what actually makes it work?
What?
Is that I protect my brand. That's what so many people don't do. Like, how many times have you ever seen me allow bullshit to go through in the SPN network? You know what I mean? I don't allow people to troll people. I don't allow people. It doesn't matter who it is. You can have 1 million followers, and the second you treat somebody that has 3,000 followers like a jerk, I'm going to come by and say, what is your problem?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the change I want to talk about, Doyle, right? Everybody has to make money, right? But we don't have to do it at the expense of other people. And we don't have to put people down to put ourselves up on a pedestal, right?
Yeah.
No matter how many people follow me, or no matter how much money I go on to make in my life, right? If you ever see me act like that, please just punch me right in my face. You know what I mean? Like, I won't even hit you back.
What if we're like 14 time zones away?
Dude, I'll buy you a ticket, man. You can call me. Like seriously, like, cause like, it just irks me, man. It just drives me nuts. And you know what's funny is I go to some of these networking events, and I dress like this everywhere I go, no matter what, right? I always look like
your uniform. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
$7 outfit, man. $13 shoes. I got like $20 in my pocket, $20 worth of clothes, right? But I walk into some of these events, and it's amazing how many people treat me one way until they realize I'm the SPN guy, and then they change their whole attitude, right? And it's funny because like, I don't look at myself as the SPN guy. Like, I just look at myself as Mike. You know what I mean? That's why I don't dress up. I don't wear a tie. You know what I mean? But it's when I go there and people look at me, oh, this guy's a bum. You know what I mean? And then they're like, oh, you got 38,000 followers, and you're the guy that tells everybody how to work things on the internet?
Yeah.
Too late, buddy. You suck.
Oh man, that's really cool, and that's why I love the story too. So I love what you're doing, Mike. It's phenomenal. So keep on doing it, mate.
Well, I appreciate you, man, and thank you for putting up with all my shenanigans over the years and teaching me. And I know I'm a hyper guy and probably cut you off sometimes here. No. I got to work on that. So
no way. Hey, shenanigans are good too, so they don't all have to be bad shenanigans.
Well, I wonder how many people are gonna hate me tomorrow, right? Like, I'm like, you know how many people are gonna hate you? Like, Doyle, why were you laughing at that guy? He was being really mean.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, dude. I just ruined your whole career. You know that?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that's okay.
They're all gonna be, I'm not gonna help him get a job. Doyle better be successful, because I'm not gonna help him with his resume.
Yeah, no, for sure. And any last kind of parting words there, Mike, in terms of hey, what's going on, what we should be doing? How do we find you?
Well, you can Google Mike SPN or SPN on LinkedIn. SPN on LinkedIn is a great thing to Google. Really, guys, I'm easy to get along with if you just pick up the phone and call me. My phone number is on my site. I don't see all my tags and stuff, but I challenge everybody, pick up the phone, take a second, let's have a conversation, a few yucks. We'll make fun of some of the people posting cat videos telling everybody they're the greatest. But I appreciate your time, man, and I look forward to seeing what you got going on in the future. And thanks again for sending me another copy of that book, because I don't know if people know this, but I lost my copy of your book, and he was kind enough to send me another copy. So
yeah. Well, that's okay. Hey, that's what friends do.
I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, cool. So thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, or leave a comment as well. Go to breakthrough.digital to find out more about the book and get yourself started on your journey of digital transformation. Thanks again so much, Mike. Really appreciate your time. My name is Doyle Buehler, and I will see you online.
Bye, guys.